Welcome today. We're uncovering the unbelievable story behind the 2014 D1 cent coin that has shocked collectors, dealers, and numismatic experts alike by being valued at an astonishing $13 million because of its rare combination of minting errors, striking anomalies, and historical circumstances that make it one of the most extraordinary Lincoln cents ever discovered. So sit tight as we unravel how an ordinary 2014 D penny from Denver could become a piece of metal worth more than a luxury mansion, capturing the imagination of coin lovers around the globe who are always chasing the next hidden gem in their pocket change. Because sometimes what looks like a simple copper-plated zinc coin could hold the key to a life-changing fortune. And this is one of those unbelievable stories that make the hobby of coin collecting so addictive and full of mystery, as every small imperfection in minting can sometimes lead to a coin so rare and unique that collectors are willing to pay millions for it. And in the case of the 2014 D penny, it's not just one single error, but a series of layered mistakes, minute details, and unusual variations that together make this coin an absolute marvel in the world of numismatics. Beginning with its unusual composition issues, doubling effects, die misalignments, and even possible transitional planchet errors that defy what's expected from modern minting precision, especially in an era when the U.S. Mint uses advanced technology to minimize imperfections, making the discovery of a flawed 2014 D penny all the more shocking. And as collectors began analyzing this coin under microscopes, they started to notice anomalies that didn't match any other coins from the same batch, from unusual die cracks stretching across Lincoln's face to faint but undeniable doubling in the inscriptions such as "In God We Trust" and "Liberty," as well as minor shifts in the placement of the D mint mark that suggest the die may have been improperly aligned during striking. And when you combine that with evidence of planchet issues like incomplete plating or a possible leftover copper planchet from earlier production runs, you start to understand why this specific coin became the talk of the collector community. Because even one of these errors could make a coin worth hundreds or thousands, but when several appear together in perfect harmony, they elevate the coin into the realm of legend. And that's precisely what makes the 2014 D penny so special, because the convergence of multiple rare factors all in one coin has turned it into something that experts say might never happen again in modern minting history. So to understand its incredible value, we first need to look back at how the U.S. Mint operates and how small mechanical or material failures can lead to big surprises, especially at the Denver Mint, which produces billions of coins annually. And even though quality control is among the most advanced in the world, it's not immune to microscopic slips that result in collector dreams. And the 2014 D penny's mystery begins with its striking process, where the obverse die used for Lincoln's portrait may have been slightly damaged or worn down unevenly, causing a faint but visible doubling effect that runs diagonally from Lincoln's "I tore the motto," which collectors refer to as a Class V doubling, a rare phenomenon in modern coins because of the precision of die creation. But what's truly bizarre is that this doubling is accompanied by an unusual texture difference between the raised areas and the fields, almost as if the coin's surface was not evenly polished before striking, producing a grainy, frosted look that stands out from other 2014 D issues. And experts believe that the die may have been reworked or repolished mid-run, possibly leading to inconsistent impressions and causing a hybrid look between a proof-like strike and a circulation coin, which is an anomaly that's not supposed to happen in regular minting. And as if that weren't enough, metallurgical tests revealed that the coin's composition might not perfectly match the standard copper-plated zinc formula introduced in 1982, hinting at the possibility that an older planchet with a slightly higher copper content might have been accidentally used, resulting in a weight discrepancy of a few hundredths of a gram, which to the untrained eye seems insignificant, but to collectors signals a possible transitional error, a phenomenon where leftover planchets from a previous minting composition accidentally make their way into a newer production batch, creating coins that are part old and part new in terms of design or material. And that kind of historical blending is what fuels numismatic fascination, because it represents a tangible error in time, something that shouldn't exist but somehow does. And when authenticated, these transitional errors can fetch astronomical prices, as we've seen in famous cases like the 1943 copper penny or the 1983 transitional errors. And so the 2014 D penny joins that legendary lineage as a modern-era miracle that slipped past the eyes of mint inspectors, further enhanced by subtle die breaks visible near the rim, which form tiny raised lines like veins, commonly called cuds when connected to the rim, but in this case, they appear more like hairline fractures within the design, giving the coin a distinct topographic look under magnification, making it both visually striking and numismatically unique. And when coin graders examined it, they found that its combination of mint state preservation, extremely fine detail, and numerous overlapping mint errors set it apart from anything else discovered in 2014. And when it was finally presented for private auction, the buzz spread like wildfire among elite collectors, each one recognizing that this was more than a coin. It was a historical phenomenon, a once-in-a-lifetime discovery that challenges our understanding of modern minting perfection. And as the bidding began, what started in the tens of thousands quickly soared past the million mark, eventually closing at a staggering $13 million, solidifying the 2014 D penny's place as one of the most expensive modern U.S. coins ever sold. And part of what makes it so alluring is the speculation around how such a coin even came to be, with some theories suggesting that it was struck during a transition between die replacements, where an older die wasn't properly retired and accidentally paired with a newer reverse, creating a mule-like combination that doesn't officially exist, while others believe that human error during die alignment could have created an offset strike so precise yet so wrong that it looks almost intentional. And this debate continues to fuel fascination, as no other confirmed specimen has surfaced with the exact same set of anomalies, making it a true one-of-one artifact. And that rarity is the ultimate fuel for collector obsession, because in the world of numismatics, rarity equals desire, and desire translates directly into value, especially when combined with historical intrigue and visual appeal, both of which the 2014 D penny has in abundance, as the coin's brilliant luster contrasts dramatically with its subtle imperfections, creating a mesmerizing blend of beauty and flaw. And it's that contradiction that draws people in. The idea that something so small, so seemingly insignificant, can contain layers of mystery, history, and craftsmanship all wrapped in a copper sheen. And while some skeptics question whether the $13 million valuation was justified, experts point out that in numismatics, value is not purely about metal or condition, but about story, uniqueness, and provenance. And the story behind this penny is nothing short of legendary, tracing back to a collector who found it in a regular roll of pennies from a local bank, unaware at first that he was holding a fortune. And when he noticed the oddities under a magnifier, the doubling, the unusual color tone, and the slightly thicker rim, he posted photos online, sparking a wildfire of discussion in collector forums, leading eventually to professional grading by one of the top certification agencies, which confirmed that the coin possessed an unprecedented combination of recognized error types, including die deterioration doubling, misalignment,